It's Week 11 of the National Football League.
And all eyes are on the dual threat Lamar Jackson. He's been sensational as he leads the league in touchdown passes.
It's the Ravens and the Steelers, and it comes your way next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're off from Eckersher. Cordero Patterson now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Leading them out to man in his 13th NFL season and rising quickly up the career leaderboards, Russell Wilson.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
13 yards on the play. That's good.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the Ravens. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Patterson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Wilson. He's on the trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again following the sack. Caught by Freiermuth. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown! The Ravens capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Patterson now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. This would be a good time for their first points of the game as they find themselves down a notable amount already in this opening quarter. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Oh no, he lost control of another one! And this is picked up by the Ravens! And Baltimore finishes the return in the end zone. Touchdown! The Ravens grow their lead off the turnover. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens push the lead to 20. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Patterson now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
2nd and 10 now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Wilson now from the gun. Wow, it's free again! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown! The Ravens capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, you kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Tucker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Patterson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And this has turned into a blowout very early, Brock, but still plenty of time left if they can start to put things together here. Wilson with it on 1st. Finds his man, it's Van Jefferson. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Harris gets it on the counter. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Russ setting to throw. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by the reigning MVP, the 2nd of his career, the best runner in the game. It's Lamar Jackson.
Well, what does Lamar Jackson have in store for us this time around? Now a 2-time NFL MVP. We know he is electricity personified on a football field. Must-see TV. He also knows, and these Ravens do too, that they got to take that final step. Got to get to a Super Bowl and ultimately win it for the 2-time MVP.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
He was brought down by Devontae Casey.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Another big rip for him. And he's finally brought down at the 33. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running once more with Henry. Still has room inside the 15. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Sending the tight end in motion left. They'll run here with Henry. Has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And coming off a 3-and-out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. 1st down, here's Russ. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Harris once more. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Ross off the play fake. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And as we play through November, you can see that this hot start has continued. Up to the races, middle of the field! And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Putting a receiver in motion. And he gets in, touchdown! The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Tucker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens tack on 7 more to their lead. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.